Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the frequency of flow and that very mind that you need to have so that you can manifest and create your dreams and let them come true. I'm in the process of writing a post about how I created my camping trip last week and how it all just fell into place absolutely brilliantly. And this is all starting from your mental state, your feeling state, your frequency, and that's why I'm doing the 16-week frequency process so that you get to feel every single vibration as we get higher and higher and higher. And this whole trip for me that I've just come back from has really taken the roof off as well. I really felt I just had some wonderful, wonderful experiences of higher vibrations, up in the mountains, camping in nature, and face on face with eagles and things like that. It's just heart exploding. So this all came about because I do the dragon readings on a Monday, and they really, really want you to understand what it is to feel. And a lot of us are or have been frightened of feeling. I know I have been very frightened of feeling in the past because I think, well, crumbs, if I feel that good, at some point surely there's going to be a downfall and I'm going to feel really crappy, and I don't want that. And sometimes there's just, there's a fear sometimes in if you did receive your dream, there's a fear in there as well of like, so if it's to do with your body, it might be that you get unwanted attention, or what were some of the other things I noted down? That you'll lose it, that you'll go back, you'll keep on going back into the lower frequency states and the lower living states, and it just doesn't feel so good. That you won't be loved, you won't feel safe in your own skin. So you see, safety comes in there as well. And if you have a dream to have lots of money and to be rich and have your business doing well, there are fears in there as well that you don't feel safe. So fear is the opposite to safe. So I want you to have a little experience of what that feels like for you today. And we're actually going to end the call today with a meditation called the Ultimate Body Connection. So for example, if you got all the money of your dreams, there's a fear in there sometimes as well that comes up that you'll lose it, and the pain of losing it is just too much. Or sometimes the pain of having it because, well, people won't love you, people won't be the same with you anymore, people will despise you and not like you if you're rich. And then there's another great love that everybody else wants, and it's love. Everybody really wants to feel what it feels like to be loved, to be in that loving relationship, to have loving families, and we tell stories over and over and over about the love that we didn't get. But what if you did get it? The biggest fear again is losing it. You don't feel safe because you might lose it, so why go after it in the first place? That you'll have it stolen away from you. Same with money, you might have it stolen away from you. And you're not good enough to have it. There's so many fears around sometimes going for what you really want. And that's enough to stop us going for it and going for actually manifesting what it is that we say that we wanted in the first place. So why don't you want what you want? But today we're just going to be looking at that state of mind that allows us to be in the connection with our soul, that allows us to feel safe. Every single person that I've worked with, whether it's to do with their body, whether it's to do with finding a loving relationship, or whether it's to do with their business and money, most people don't feel safe. And that's why I thought today would be a great way just to start to help you understand how safe you feel. There's a story that I often tell about I was running retreats and I'm raising the family and I'm living in France, and I wanted to go to some yoga lessons, and I wanted to go, post all my home detox boxes in the post office. And I remember screeching into the post office, like, come on, right? And then there was a queue, and I'm like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm like, wow, what am I feeling here? What is it that I'm sensing, that I'm feeling? I was so stressed out. I was so in a state of fear almost. And I'm like, wow, where am I on my scale of feeling safe and feeling stressed, panicked? Where am I on my scale? I'm like, well, if this is my most relaxed place, the safe place that I'm going to hopefully guide you into today, and this is my most extreme panic, stressful, traumatized state, where am I on this scale? Where am I from 0 to 10? Where's Fiona as I stand here? Let's just read my gauge. And I was like, oh my God, I'm at a 9. I seem to gravitate and live at this stressful state of being at this 9. Why? The post office is not being robbed. There's nobody holding me at gunpoint. Nobody's dying. I'm well. I've got healthy kids. I've got a living. I live in a gorgeous place that's safe. You can leave your car doors open and your front door open. Why am I at a 9? I have had to teach myself, same as I teach everyone else, all my clients, how to come back down to your safe place, how to feel, there I am. There's no drama, there's no tension, there's no stress. No one can influence me or affect me when I'm feeling that strong in my own safe place. This is when you feel phenomenally strong. This is when no one's criticism or judgment or rejection of you or whatever's going on can shake you, because you know that you're safe. Now, most people won't move forward into a different situation or a relationship or a business or drop all the pretense and drop everything that they've been doing because they don't feel safe to do it. And the way that I show you how to do this is getting you in touch with your soul. And before you can change a lot of your frequencies to go higher, everybody's, oh, I just want to feel really high. I want to feel that good. I want to feel that good all the time. And the reason you can't sustain it is because you're doing it from the outside, not the inside. You're not feeling it on the inside of you. And this is what I teach. I teach you how to feel, so that you can go forward and create. We need to know how we feel. So if you want to alter your frequency, your vibrations, so that you can be more in flow, you can manifest more, you can attract more, you can love more, be more successful. Sometimes doesn't it feel that there's just so much that you have to perfect? You know, those morning routines that everybody's going on about, like do this and then you drink your water and then you have your meditation and then you write your journal and then like, oh God, I've got to do so much. I've got to do so much to feel relaxed and safe and no stress and to manifest all these things. But it doesn't need to be like that way. And I teach with using your imagination so that you get out of the way of all of the stuff that you think that you need to do. Sometimes you can hear that others are reaching their greatness. You know, you have so many posts about, you know, reaching your 10K or your seven-figure months or something like that. And you think, well, what are they doing that I'm not doing? What are they doing? I want to know what they're doing. And they talk about mindset and they talk about their state, but nobody's really showing you how to get over yourself, how to stand out of your own way. Because really, if you are standing in your own way with all your own stress and your shoulders are up by your ears, what's the signal that you're sending to your soul? What's the signal that you're sending to your body? Your best friend is, hell, I'm stressed. And of course that triggers the reptile brain. Everything starts responding and mirroring exactly what you're asking for. You're sending out a message just going, this is what I believe about the world. I believe the world is a scary place. So more things go wrong and more things go wrong. And then the things that you want to create are being based on those foundations. So what we want to be able to do is help you to just like, do you know what, that's not real. Where am I in all of this? Where do I feel safe? How can I break that spell of constantly feeling under a barrage of questions, or so many things to do, and got to get this perfect, got to get this right, got to pay these bills? Because if those are the messages that you're sending out, that's what you're asking for, and the world and your source and the higher self can only bring those back to you. Your focus is absolutely imperative. You can try and to get into the higher states, and you can try and reside there, you can try and live there and stay there, but we have to be okay with when the weather changes. We have to be okay when the temperature drops a bit. We have to be okay because it's just showing us when the temperature drops, when the energy drops, when the frequency drops, that our mindset has changed or our state has changed, and it's just a reflection of what we're thinking. So we have to know that that's where our focus is. The energy goes where our focus goes. Now, 98% of the population will never be that clearly focused, of the genius mind that is focused on exactly what it is that you want to experience. So let's get you moving towards being at least in the top in the top 100, in the 2% that actually know how to focus. So most people, when they're looking to, and I'm going to use the body or money as an example, because if somebody is using this as what they want to create, money because it's numbers, and weight because it's numbers, I would say, like, well, what is it that you would like to weigh? What is it that you would like to see on the scales? What do you want to experience? Well, the answer would come back, I want to experience being lighter. A lot lighter. Okay, well, how much? And that's when it becomes really tricky, because people don't want to give you a number. So they kind of go, well, really, I'd be happy if I lost a stone, or I'd be happy if I lost, oh gosh, if I lost 2 stone, I'd be ecstatic. I said, well, when were you at your best weight? Oh, and what was your best weight? And then they'll come forward with a great story of how it felt and what their best weight was, but they don't want to go there because it's just impossible in their mind. Maybe they don't feel safe there, or something bad happened, or they had a bad experience, so they don't really want to go there. But you can see that there's a lot of different, well, 2 would be good. Well, probably aim for 1. But God, really, if I could lose a 4 stone, I'd just feel fantastic. You see, there's a lot of chaotic thinking going around. There's nothing very precise that they're focusing on. So clearly the body, the mind, the soul can't take you there, because there's just too much going on in your mind. It's chaotic. And the same with figures, and I've experienced this too, like with business, like, what do you want to earn? I'm like, oh, stop asking me what I want to earn, because it fluctuates, it goes all over the place, and well, that seems too big, and that seems impossible. So this is how we get in our own way. Many of us will resist going for the dream because of the fear of success that hangs in the balance. All the worst case scenarios that I sort of touched on before, like if you get into the body and feeling really groovy in the body, then you might get unwanted attention. If you get all the money that you want, maybe somebody wants you just for your money and your body and not for who you really are. You might lose it. You'll feel pain. So we're all running away from the pain rather than really staying really focused on what it feels like to feel safe and to have it arrive, and all the feelings of, and all the imagination, and all the seeing things and hearing things and experiencing all the things that are possible when we have that in our grasp. Many of you know me from the dragon readings that I do on a Monday, and the dragons, Seraphina in particular, one of the first things that she says to me was, there is so much more beyond love. Now, love is 528 kilohertz as a measurement. A lot of people want to know what love really feels like, or what's love anyway. So many songs about love, but whoever really gets there. And just to know that when you fall below the measurement, 528 kilohertz, you fall out of love. You fall out of love with life. You fall out of love with the person. You fall out of love with your puppy. You fall out of love with your business. So keeping a frequency, or keeping the state, that speed of that energy is imperative. But we really need to, like what I was starting to say, was really need to feel safe to go there in the first place. Do you feel safe to love? Do you feel safe to love your business, or love the skin you're in, or love another person? We need to feel safe, like we're not going to get hurt. But you know what? You're always going to get hurt. And the next time, like I tell my boys when they're experiencing romance right now, the beginnings of teenage love, it is a way of opening your heart to that there's more to experience. There's always more. I'm sorry that it hurts, but there's always more to experience. But let's concentrate on what you want and create it, rather than concentrating on the loss that you've had and the hurt that you've had. What if we could see the frequencies as a temperature? What if you could see the frequency of the temperature of what you really wanted, just there being the most divine, sunny day with a slight breeze, rustle in the trees? Wouldn't that be easier than seeing it as the destination of what's really, really serious to get to? What about if we could see the energy and the frequency of what we wanted to get to as a shade, a colour of the rainbow? Isn't that easier way of looking at something, perceiving it slightly differently, rather than worrying if we're doing it right or getting it right, and all our brain just getting into the action and causing chaos in our focus? What if getting to 528 and staying there was just a pink colour? I'm in the pink, pretty in pink. Maybe it's blue for you. But we need to be able to understand things and not take ourselves out of it, and not get our knickers in a twist about what it feels like to be in that state. We need to be able to let all the states run through us and know that, oh, I'm feeling love. Okay, well that's pink. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit of bliss here. That's blue. I'm feeling yellow. I'm kind of like feeling worry a little bit. Okay, it's just an energy. It's just an energy and the vibration and the frequency running through your body, and it can be as easy as that. And then when you have a downtime or something, it's like, what is it that I'm feeling? I'm feeling on my stress scale, I'm feeling really, really stressed. But it's just an energy, and you know that that can pass. I'm feeling really, really depressed. It's a phase, it's an energy, let it pass. Pay it attention and then let it pass. The other things that dragons told me that humanity needs to understand and know is that humans are frightened of feeling. You believe, or we believe, I believe, one believes, that if we feel that much love, that much happiness, there is the other end of the scale of hurt, and therefore we're not prepared to go for it. We'd rather stay in mediocre, we'd rather stay in average and not push ourselves to go any further, because I just couldn't cope with feeling like that. Well, of course you can, when you feel phenomenally strong on the inside, when you're with your soul, when you understand that your soul is supporting you, that she has your back. So we need to feel safe to pursue our dreams and to turn on that power frequency. When I do the 16-week process, it's and the next level, and the next level, slowly, and the next level, and then all week you've got week to play with the vibration and really get to see what have you got on love. What's it doing for you? What have you got on love? To feel safe and explore those that higher playground, maybe you want to see it like that, that it's just another place to play. It's another playground. It's like, ooh, who can I meet in this playground? What can I create up here from this frequency? Knowing that whenever you meet someone, or you want to meet someone, or you want to attract something, you know that you have to change your vibration to come up to that level before you are a match. If you want to fall in love with something, and you want your partner to be, wow, amazing, treating you like a princess, treating you like a queen, just absolutely adores you, you know that you have to adore yourself, and that is a different frequency. So that's why we're always playing with these frequencies, playing with the energy, playing with the vibration, and having you get the experience of what that's like in a safe environment, with people who are doing the same thing, with someone who's done that and knows sometimes it's like, oh, that was freaky, that was weird, but having the support behind you when you feel something and you don't know how you're feeling or what to do about it. That's the freaky bit, and that's why we need to be able to do this all together. So, feeling safe to explore in a higher playground is when the energy, and it's okay that we feel the energy, it's just energy. Energy is a temperature. Imagine the weather changing, a cloud coming over and the temperature changing. Energy is a colour. You can just go between all the different colours of the rainbow. Or energy is a musical note. Maybe you see it more like energy is a musical note. You just have a frequency, a pitch, a vibration. One of the things I want to be able to do with you today is guide you into the ultimate body connection. And when I do this 16-week frequency, we are going to be doing this higher and higher and higher, going into the higher frequencies, which means that you can manifest the stuff that you've put out there in your dreams, because you're matching the frequency, and you've got the imagination, and you're in the state of having it, which sometimes is one of the hardest things to do. So, I want to be able to take you into the ultimate body connection, which is a beautiful meditation that I have recorded previously. I'm going to do it live today. And it just allows you to get into the state of feeling safe in your body, creating a safe place. And then going on from there, that you're actually in communication with your body, so you're in communication with your soul. This recording will stay on the group for just one day, and then I will be putting this recording down. So if you're here and you love it, let me know, and know that this is what we're going to be doing on the 16-week, raising your vibration so that you can get into creation. The courses that I normally do with people are how to break the spell that you're under, and this is one of the elements of it. So if you're sitting comfortably, we will begin. So just find a way to get comfortable and move whatever you need to move, so that we're just going to get into this ultimate body connection. You can close your eyes when you're ready. You can breathe slowly, lengthening out your breaths at your own pace, watching and putting your attention onto your breathing as your parasympathetic mind kicks in and relaxes. Even if your mind says you're doing it all wrong, you're not. You're doing just great. So easily breathing. This is automatic technology, you're breathing. It's always with you, and actually your breathing, you will see in a minute, is what you are connected to. And why are you here? Are you willing to open? Are you willing to receive? Are you willing to stop? Keep breathing. What can you wash away so that something new can be born? What can you let go of, and what can you loosen your grip on right now. I'd like you to take your relaxing just another step further. Taking in your deep breath, relax your body and take in another breath. And you can feel the beating of your heart. If you're not in touch with your heart, take a big breath and just hold your breath for a minute. You can feel the pulse in your neck and you can feel the pulse in your chest. You can be aware of your feet and you can just allow them to relax, and you can feel your feet on the ground. You can feel maybe sand in between your feet or earth, whatever feels delicious to you. Become aware of your legs, your knees, your thighs. Feel your body heavy and totally relaxed. Moving up your body to your pelvis, your buttocks, your hips, and relax them even more. Feel yourself heavy and sinking down. Relax your lower back, your belly, internally and externally, your upper back, your chest, and let that go. Let the grip go. Feel your stomach melting and your shoulders dropping. Feel your arms, forearms and hands. Release the grip. Let go. Moving up your neck and over your back to your head, your skull. Release your face. Relax the expression on your face. Nobody is watching. Just relax. Relax your eyes in the sockets, your jaw and tongue in your mouth. Take a long, deep breath. Find a point where the air turns in your body, right on the inside of you. Find that turning point when you breathe out and you've got no air left. A split second, a decision when you open a flap and breathe in. And that turning point again when you're so full of air and you open the flap and let all the air out. That turning point on the inside of you, the decision that you make when you breathe. Weave that through the beating of your heart. Be on the inside and be aware of your pulse, the beating of your heart that pumps all that oxygenated blood around your body, sending messages, keeping you alive. Be aware of all your thoughts and your consciousness as they all pop up inside your head, popping away like crazy all through the day, narrating what you're doing, having thoughts. I want you to put a bubble and encapsulate all the thoughts that you have in a bubble that you can see through in a big bubble, and watch all your thoughts, memories, beliefs, your ideas, inspirations, all inside this bubble. Just watch them relax. And you know that you can collect all of these inside your bubble again later. But for now, it's your time to relax, your time to let go, your time to just be with you. As you stand in the centre of a room, be like the president or the queen and say, clear the room, and watch everybody leave the room. There are doors all the way around this room and they just all walk outside. Maybe somebody opens a door and wants to pop back in. You go, no, clear the room. It's just me, myself and I in this room with my own thoughts. In fact, no thoughts. And just allow yourself to be in your own energy. Nobody interfering, nobody affecting you. You're in your own bubble and in your own space. Me, myself and I. Take a deep breath and breathe out, and as you do, imagine the bubble with all your thoughts, beliefs and stories and ideas just blowing down through your head, down to your neck. Take another deep breath and blow this bubble down to your shoulder level. All your thoughts and beliefs within this bubble are now sleeping. And then with another deep breath, blow that bubble down again and let it rest in your heart area, around your heart center. Feel the beating of your heart as you breathe in and out. Weave that around all your sleeping thoughts that take on the same rhythm as your heart. Be aware that you can see out from your body and you can observe the world, every situation that you come across with this perspective. You're in your own oval room, your own room where you are the queen, you're the boss, and you've just got windows everywhere and you're just looking out, but you're so calm. In this safe place that you are now creating for yourself, I want you to just slide down into an even safer place. Bring yourself further and further down into relaxation. Go down some steps. See your feet. Hear your feet. Go down the steps. 10, 9. Just relaxing your shoulders some more. 8, 7, relaxing your shoulders and your belly and your hips some more. 6, 5, 4, see your feet, hear your feet as you go down the steps. 3, you're almost unzipping all the stuff that you came in here with today and letting it all left on the stairs. 2, 1. Your safe place that you're creating is somewhere that you are creating that is your most relaxed place. No need for an expression on your face as nobody can see you. You can relax every single muscle of your body because you feel so safe. Bring in all of your senses when you arrive in your safe place. Maybe there's a taste in the air, there's a smell, maybe there's a temperature, a slight breeze, maybe there's a smell on the breeze like salty air or mint or up in the mountains, pine. What can you hear? What really, really quiet sounds can you hear? Keeping your eyes closed and looking around you, what can you notice that makes you feel so safe? Just knowing for yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, what level of stress and what level of relaxation you're at. Can you relax any more into your safe place? You've got no shoes and socks on and you can feel the sand or the earth or the grass beneath your feet. Are you lying down? Are you sitting up against a tree? What would it take? Where are you to feel so safe? What position are your hands in when you're in your safe place? Do you hold one finger, like have a hand hold that allows you to remember what it is like to feel this safe? And every time you hold your hand in that position, your heartbeat changes, your state changes. Relax. Feel more relaxed than ever. What's happening to your breathing when you're in this unique safe place? What happens inside your body when you're in this safe place? Particularly in your belly, in your chest, in your throat. Maybe you can feel the tension releasing from all parts of your body. Your neck, your shoulders, your headache is going, your jaw is relaxing, your eyes and your face relax just another level. Maybe you can feel your tongue in your mouth dropping and relaxing. Your eyes in the sockets just go deeper. And notice the grip on your hands relaxing and how your body melts. I want you to introduce yourself to your body, to yourself, to your soul, and repeat after me. Hello, me. I feel you. I'm so sorry that I've ignored you and that I haven't tuned into you or spoken to you. Hello, me. I want you to know I love you, me. Please forgive me for not listening to you and acknowledging you. I want to get to know you way better. Please show me at this precise moment how much you love me. What sensations can you give me in my body that show me how much you love me and how much you've always loved me? You've always supported me and had my back. Thank you, me. Thank you. Take a deep breath in and just connect in with your inner self. Imagine your inner self. No blockages, crystal clear. You can see her, feel your future self. She's clear, she's happy. She knows who she is connected to you. What does it feel like to be this version of you? Clean, clear, free, confident, safe. Now imagine that your soul self, your inner self, your me, is standing behind you right now with her hands on your shoulders. You can feel how she feels. You can feel her energy. She's very protective, very clear, very strong, so gentle and yet formidable. You want to be her and sink into her. Allow yourself to lean back and take on that energy. Just lean back and feel your whole body relax. You are supported. You're safe. To trust that safe feeling, see the world through the eyes as she looks out from your body and feel her way forward with a clear head and a knowing body. Every situation that you go into, you can feel it. And now because you feel safe and you know where your safe place is, you can go into any room and any situation and know where you are, where your safe place is. Breathe into that feeling and bring the air into every single cell in your body. Bring in a colour, whatever colour represents this clarity you can see through her eyes. Just allow yourself to embody your inner self. So safe, so secure, all-knowing. Allow yourself to absorb that and prepare, walk through your day, the next part of your day with this energy, noticing the space around you. How can you love yourself more in the next few breaths? And as I count you out, we're going to go back up the stairs. You are a new version of you. You are safe. So as you go up to step 1, you can see your feet and hear your feet. And 2 and 3. And it's your decision right now whether you pick up that overcoat that you left there on the stairs, whether you swing it over your shoulders. Number 4, step 5, see your feet and hear your feet and get into your body just a little bit more. Embody all of you, know how much you are loved, how safe and supported you are. The ultimate body connection is when you know yourself as soul. Number 6, step number 7, you can see the light shining on these steps as you see your feet and hear your feet up to 8. Step 9, and as you walk through the filter, you step into step 10, You know that you are brilliant, you know that you are amazing, you know that you are in the best state of health ever, the best state of your financial resources ever, you're in the best love ever, you're feeling safe to feel the frequencies that you want to step into more and more and more. You can be in awe with nature, in wonder of the world, and love every single person that you meet. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, go on with this fantastic new feeling in your body. You have the ultimate body connection. You know how to get back into your own body. You can clear the room and have that as your safe place forever. And this is what we're working on when we do the 16 weeks, going up your frequency, heightening into your higher self from 528 hertz, sustaining that which is love, and beyond love we will be working our way up to pure bliss, which is heavenly, which is like 1,000 kilohertz if we were to measure it, and expand your heart 50% more, and then more, and then more, and then more. This is into the realms of ease with animal communication, when you're just in bliss, appreciating another human, another species. And your frequency is raised, and nobody can affect you or influence you. It's in my pleasure to help you get into these states and to stop you getting into your busy mind, ignoring the inner work. And when you feel safe, you are much less likely to ignore yourself. And every time you have a new challenge, you know that you are safe. You can focus on the higher states. You know that your true nature and your soul is taking care of you. And then when a challenge comes up, you don't go into your habitual patterns of reaching for food or alcohol or running away or freezing or getting out blame and being aggressive, because you feel safe. You're only using these to resolve the internal tension that goes on when you come up against a challenge. But that challenge is only there asking you to step up, to become more of who you are, and really follow your soul's values, your soul's dreams, the soul frequency, and rather than staying in the mundane, average world, suffering, surviving as a human. So you will reach your core, you will know yourself as a soul, and you will just keep rising and rising and rising. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Please let me know what your feeling was as you went through the meditation. Describe for me what your safe place resembles, looks like, feels like. I want to know it all. And obviously the more you write it down, the easier it is for you to get back into that safe place again and again and again. I couldn't tell you how many times my safe place has saved my life in arguments in life with an ex. Was one of the first times I used it. It was just like, oh my God, where am I in this? Oh, there I am. So I don't need to feel this at all. I don't need to be barraged with all these words and comments. And the same when anybody criticizes you. You are phenomenally strong on the inside. This is part of your power. And your power is also going up the frequency scale. Break the spell of the mundane and the average and the ordinary, and go up into the higher realms. And then, like my book, The Practical Magic Life, get to the edge of the rainbow and you've left all the dross behind you. My name is Fiona Robertson. I am here to teach you how to have a practical magic life. That means we're changing our frequency, we're learning how to focus, we're learning how to sustain that focus, and we're learning how to create. We're learning how to do things in a completely different way when we're soul assisted. And this is what all the dragon messages are about as well. Awakening with the dragons. Have a wonderful day. This recording will stay on this group for just a day, and then I'll be taking it down. Anyone who wanted this recording and is wanting to get more of it, let me know. And also just PM me about the 16-wave frequency, the frequency of flow, so that you can actually start getting the life that you want, the life that you dream of, and the life that you deserve, because that's what your soul is asking for. Stay safe.